Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Welcome to our program today. If today is your first day on our show, on our channel, I'd like to welcome you, and I want to ask that you please subscribe to this channel. And while you're at it, click the notification bell, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and please share our videos and our channel. And for all you repeat offenders, thank you so much. You're already here. Ome Penny, thank you so much. And thanks to every other person who supports this channel. And even if you don't support this channel, and for those of you who are coming to listen, gada. Anita Sunday, good evening to you. All of you that were yesterday having me trying to cut off my head, it's good that you come back. But if you can't hide, we won't tell anybody that you're here. Just hide. Use another name. All right, yesterday was a good show. I got a lot of reviews, and I thank you guys. Thank you. But today, there's a lot of people I don't want to miss anything. So I'm going to pause. And actually share. I don't do this all the time, but today I want to share this video. So do me a favor and let's share the video. Let me put small music that will be doing you guys totally in the head while we share this video. I have very interesting guests today, people that you want to hear what they have to say. But let me play a little music. I usually don't do it, but let me just do it while you just take a little time to share our video. I used to do this a long time ago, and then I stopped doing that. But it's important that we share this video, because if we're talking and nobody is listening, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so Ubi's Fashion, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. But let me share the video. I have very interesting people on my show today. VIP, very important people. Oh, your state is under attack. Yes, so I'm going to talk about that. Nigeria is under attack. Everyone in Nigeria is under attack. From everything, economically, socio-politically, religiously, we are under attack. Administratively, the nation is failed. I don't know what else needs to happen for people to understand or believe what we're saying when we say the nation has failed. So let us share this video. Please share this video. It helps when we share the video so that we can have every opinion here. I promise you. Share the video and we will get down to the underground spiritual. Let me not talk my fella now. Which one are you now? Just underground spirituality. Okay, but let me share the video. Let us share the video. I find that it helps to bring everybody that should be here. Okay, I have 6 places to share now. So let me share the first place. I paste it, and I share. Good. And I go to the next place. I click again, and then I share. This is the second one. 3 more, and we are done. I'm gonna go share another. Please go ahead and share. Share it on Facebook. Share it on YouTube. Share it on the WhatsApp groups that you belong to. That is how we let people know what is going on. And this is a period where we must share authentic news. We must make sure that we abide by the truth. Then you're telling me, don't put me in trouble, oh, please. Jesus Christ, you will not kill me. Please, let's share this thing. No, let's share this thing. I'm almost done. And we'll start. Today, I'm not rushing like the other days, okay? People say, Chidi, you just come and 30 minutes, 1 hour, you're finished. If you stay, no, I don't have to stay all that long. Everybody has their style. But let me share this video. I'm clicking on the last place now, and I click, paste, and I share. So I shared in the last place. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's stop the music so we can do what we came here to do. All right, so I just stopped the music now. You see, oh, all the while I had my mic off. Sorry, the old age don't come. So guys, Shebi, you guys you're okay now. Shebi, now we can get back to our problem. Shebi, Nigeria has lost to Ghana. You're not going to World Cup again. If you go to my Twitter page, you see where I tweeted. I said, I am secretly praying. That's what I said. I said, I am secretly praying that Nigeria should lose this game. I know some of you will say, Chidi, you're a sadist. No, I'm not a sadist. I prayed. I said, God, please let Nigeria lose this game. Because maybe that is what will make my brothers and sisters to have a brain reset. Football is good, though, but football is not our problem now. I'm telling you, football is the least of our problem. You think it's a lie? Okay, I'm going to go and show you my tweet, and you check the time that I shared this tweet, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Let me show you where I shared the tweet. I'm going to go share my Twitter page with you, and then you'll see. So here is my Twitter page. Here's my Twitter page. You see? This is my Twitter page. I said, I am secretly hoping Nigeria loses this match. We need to refocus. Football is not our priority now. End of quotes. Nigeria versus Ghana. Nigeria versus Ghana. We can't continue like this. Sowore for president. That was my tweet. So, and I didn't watch the game more. When people now told me, Chidi, that we've lost. I said, thank God. I have a miracle working God. It's good that we lost that match. We are not in any form or shape to do any football thing. But let me bring my guest on the show today. I want to mix things a little bit. Today, just to let you guys know, we're going to be discussing a couple of things because so many things are happening at the same time. I don't even know which one I should discuss before the other. As I'm trying to take on one, another one will happen. So today, I'm going to be talking about the deadly train track that happened. Not the one that happened yesterday. Another one happened again. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Then we're going to talk about the sit at home in Biafra land. I talked about it on Monday, which was yesterday, and I'll tell you what happened. And then I'm going to talk about Sowore and where he's at in his presidential bid. But most importantly, we're going to talk about Ruth Mathew'S son testimony. Testimony is Ruth Mathew'S son. And then we're also going to talk about what's been going on amongst bloggers, and we'll use that to inform you guys and bring you guys up to date. And to help me talk about Ruth Mathew'S son, I have in the studio the same lady that you guys saw that did that crazy video where she was challenging the police, challenging everybody. I can say the police now because we later found out that those two people who were escorting Ruth were actually a policewoman and a policeman. But she challenged them, she called them kidnappers, and she got herself into so much trouble doing that. And we're not talking about any other person but Ruth. I'm talking about Ruth, but the person I'm bringing on this show is Bisola Hefzi Ba, and a lot of you know her already. Bisola, thank you so much, Bisola Johnson. There's so many Johnsons now, everywhere. Johnson. But Bisola, it's good to have you. Oh, now you're looking much better. That day, oh my God, you were. Oh Jesus Christ! You're looking beautiful today, man.
Thank you very much.
You're looking that day.
I was under stress. The sun was terrible, and the how will I call it?
You're stressed out. You're stressed out.
The empathy of a physical challenge lady that was being traumatized it's like was passed into me,
I can
and
understand.
it was really terrible.
Oh wow, Abisola, is very very good to have you today. The reason why I brought you is because um recently I also have another person in the studio who was here last. It's funny. I like the way this is happening. I have Jedosa here today. I remember the, at some days ago, the very next day, that no no Jade, I'm hearing you. You're echoing. Check it.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Okay. You see, I was talking with a certain
Hi,
person.
Sister Bisola. Good afternoon.
Good evening. It's
Oh,
evening
it's
in Nigeria.
okay. It's afternoon here, almost evening, Sha. I didn't get a chance to tell you the other day. I just wanted to encourage you and tell you that I admire you a lot. You're an amazing person. The way you sprung up just like that and just sprung into action, it's really amazing. It's not, we can all talk on social media until we are blue in the face, but it's a different ball game when there's actually somebody on ground actually making things happen. So I appreciate you so much for that. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much. Thank you so much, Jade. Somebody that I know was talking to me about somebody, and then that person was saying, somebody didn't want to show their face. So I didn't want to say anything about somebody not showing their face, so somebody is just on my show and they're not showing their face, but it's okay. But I won't go there again.
Oh, you're talking about me.
Me? Did I call your name?
I don't get energy, so it's okay. My voice is just as good now.
So your voice is good when it's you.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, double standard. No
Right.
problem. Okay. So the reason I called all of you guys, and I really want to appreciate you for always answering to my call, is whenever there's an issue like this, it is very, very important that all the stakeholders, especially the people who are actually, doing this thing, passionate about it and doing something up. It's important that everybody sticks together, and that's why when Bisola told me about this thing, and I got to her and she let me into what was happening. I just asked her, look, my sister, I need to get some people and let us all talk together. The reason is because we all have our platforms and we have followers, and I have people that I follow. Anything that you talk about, I'm ready to fight for them. And that's what happens when people love you and they mean well. People that love my show, people that subscribe to me, people that love me and my wife, they are they are passionate about it. They defend us like we are their family. And it's important that all the people who subscribe to other people's channels, they see that everybody is on the same page, so that the enemy will not be able to come in and break our ranks and be able to mess up whatever we are dealing with. So it's funny that three of us that are here came immediately after this happened to talk about it, and we are all on the same page. But what I have noticed recently, a couple of days past, is that even after Jeremiah had said that there's going to be confusion in the camp of all of these people, which I don't believe in all those. They are fake prophecies.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
totally fake prophecy. Things
That's true.
happen. It was not a prophecy that made me call everybody together. I didn't see any vision. I just know that is what happens. I know that's how they behave, because we don't know who is talking to you, because you're in the public. So many people come to you, but you don't know all their intentions. So what you do is, ahead of time, you put guards, you prepare yourself because you know it's coming. And that's what we did. Thank God we did that. Thank God we already established that altar, and that's what we are going back to. So they tried, but they failed woefully. Whatever they were able to achieve, we're going to bounce back, everybody, and we're going to refocus on the main issue, which is testimony, Ruth's son that got missing in Prophet Jeremiah's church. Finish. Everything in between is not important. Whether Ruth is a man, woman, no, whether she born pikin, no born pikin, no, whether she talk say she born, before she go, who no go, it is absolutely unnecessary and very, very distracted. I knew it was going to happen. So when I saw it happening, I was not surprised. I've talked too much. I'm going to give you a chance, Bisola, because you were in the middle of this whole thing. And just like Jade said, it's easy for us. Me, I'm way in Canada. I just come and touch one switch and my light is on, my water is on, my internet is on. You, Bisola, you had to on your generator now. You're already...
to be here.
You're turning your generator to be able to do this. So it's easy for me to stay here and blow all the grammar and have viewership and all of that. But you are right there. You put yourself in that situation. You put yourself at risk. They arrested you. They were harassing you. Please tell us where this story is at now and what we should be doing. We want to follow your lead because you are down there.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate everyone on this platform. Thank you, Dr. Chidi, for giving me this opportunity to express myself on this issue. Yes, where the buck stopped now is that the case is in court. Ruth has been charged officially. You understand? And, at the beginning, the police were saying that it's a case of extortion. So I stood, my ground. I said, how do you mean extortion? They said they saw our bank details. I said, we are the one giving Ruth's money, because blood flows in our veins. We had her coming on social media because there is no confidence in justice in Nigeria. So she had come to our community where there is still empathy and sympathy for those who are going through issues. So when she came and cried out, believing that people will hear her cry in this community, the first thing we needed to address was to take care of our immediate needs. She still have 4 children with her. So what we did was that we started reaching out to her financially, calling other people as well, because she has spent so much money going around to police station and moving around here and there. She had to run away from Benin and relocate to Abuja because of threats to life. So we are the one helping her. By the time we got to court, the whole thing changed, okay? From extortion to defamation. Yes. So where it is now is defamation. So they said she defamed Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin. So, and the police is no longer talking about the missing child, which we're supposed to focus on. I told the police, I said, you are not talking about the missing child. That means all of us, we are not safe in this country. We are in a country whereby we have had some charlatan pastors threatening people that they can make people to disappear. So a child is missing and you are not talking about it, meaning that all of us, we are not safe. We can all disappear and police will care less. So, that's what they are saying now, defamation. when we are in court, they brought 11 count charges against Ruth. And before we got to the court, Ruth told us that the police asked her to plead guilty, that if she plead guilty, the judge will have mercy on her. So by the time, I got there, then the first lawyer got in and the second lawyer came in. So I have to put them aside in order to, to give them orientation on what is happening. Then the lawyers met Ruth and said, definitely it is no, no, you are not guilty. So Ruth said, well, it's like she thought she should agree with the police, because it's like she felt as if she was in a box until we came, and something just it's like a web, and the thing just moved out of her, and she realized that she needed to plead not guilty.
Thank you, Bisola. You see what I wanted to comment here. We have seen in so many cases where people um, go and make a statement or tell a side of a story, and then later on we begin to hear them tell another side of the story. It's easy for you to just stand here and allow you that is not under any tension. If you have been with the police in Nigeria, just face to face. Look, okay, see how people feel when police stop you. Just stop, stop in a roadblock. You're begging. I beg,
Yes.
yeah, you give. This is police on a roadblock carrying a gun that doesn't even have bullets. Imagine how you feel. There is nobody. Let me tell you something. On that same street, you will not see a car parked, but police has been in operation for about 6-7 hours. Does it mean on that road, pastors have been passing, judges have been passing, lawyers have been passing, everybody gave them bribe. Everybody was afraid of that police standing there. Not to talk of when you are in a police station, these people bring out their red eye for you, torture you, put you in a cell, and people don't understand.
They don't understand.
They don't. So before you begin to judge what somebody wrote or they said in front of a police station, you have to think. Now, before you judge what a physically challenged person who they will keep on the ground when they are asking her question and she's looking up and talking, before you even begin to judge, you need to be very, very careful. So now that you said when she came there, police, you just said it, how the police told her that she should plead guilty. If you hear how they would say it, I know, because I know what happened to Stephanie Otobo. I don't like to go there for several reasons, but it's not just easy. It's not straightforward. It's not black and
It's not
white.
easy.
So
It's not
before we
easy.
just, the way they will tell you that, I don't know, do you see anybody here? Well, station will close in the next 30 minutes. This judge now, the one where they sentence criminals. You have one to, you can say you're not guilty, but after you say you're not guilty, first of all, they will carry you go prison now because court is closing in 3. Before they bail you, it's weekend, it's 2 days. And that prison, when you get there, that prison no get right. Now only criminals they there. They say Boko Haram people where they arrest, now there they put them. And now woman and man they dey inside prison. Instead of make you say not guilty, it doesn't mean you're not guilty. Now by the time your lawyer come, your lawyer will change it. Now just say you're guilty. If you just say you're guilty, then the judge go look. There's no way the judge will look you and not, but you have to say you're guilty first. And the poor girl would have just said that and it would be a different story. I just needed to make that point for people to understand, because sometimes we don't look at things in perspective, we don't look at it on the surface. So right
About
now,
a
yeah,
woman that lost a child.
okay,
At that moment, even till now, she will be in between. She will be unstable between insanity and what she went through when she had that baby. You can imagine baby testimony. that means that child has a story.
Hmm.
And for that child to just disappear, it's like life has ended. Whatever she may be saying at that time will be, I don't know. It's like dogs, babies, and you go there to carry baby, the dog's baby, you will see something else.
Or even
Or
chicken. Or even chicken.
yes, if the dog is not around, you have taken maybe one or two. The dog will not allow that community to rest until they set eyes on those their children. Not to talk of human being. You understand? So whatever they say, just say this, they agree. All their focus, their mind is. Let me tell you, when we left, do you want me to tell you what happened in Warri?
Yeah, go ahead. We have you
Okay.
here.
So when after meeting her and we knew that we are going to bail her, there's no how. So we started looking for somebody that will bail. So I contacted Harrison again. Though I've contacted Harrison before, he didn't pick up. So I started, because he is in Warri, you understand, that's Aziz. So I started calling like 10 times. So eventually he picked the call and I lashed him. I said before I left home, on Monday, we are talking that time on Wednesday. I said, I've been calling you so that you can lend voice and we can work this together. He said, oh, sorry. He has another number he's using. So now he was even on his way to somewhere. He was at the airport. Okay, what is going on? We need a surety in Warri. So he said I should call someone. So while we were working on that, the judge came, and after the sitting, the first thing the judge asked, where is the statement of the accused and the people who accused? You understand? Where is their statement? So the police lawyer said, my lord, sir, we were rushed here and we couldn't make photocopy. The judge was not happy. She threatening to strike the case out of court. Anyway, they they appealed and they said they will go and make photocopy. So while they are doing that, we too were doing our own work. So when they came back, another sitting, the judge asked, where are the people that own the case? They look back, they were not in court. So the judge said, what is going on? So there was about hefty looking 7 men that entered into the court. So the judge asked them, who are you? They said, the pastor of wants us to represent him here. Okay, what is your name? He said, John Fufeyi. What about you, Lukuman Fufeyi? What about you, Kasali Fufeyi? What about you, Mufta Fufeyi? All those names, but I can't remember them. But I know Fufeyi was at the last name. So he now said, so you are the relatives of the pastor. Where are the people that the case concerned? The pastor and 2 other women. You understand? The case of defamation against the pastor and the case that Ruth attacked those security people. So where are those people? They said they send them on special duty. The judge said, why couldn't the church send you jobless people on special duty and allow those people to be in court? Then the lawyer said, it was just misyanning. He said that we couldn't reach them. If you can reach these people, are they not church worker? So they said, okay, next time they come, they will make sure that these people are in court. So the judge now face our lawyers. Say, what is your prayer? So the lawyer said, my prayer is that the girl should be bailed because she has spent more than necessary time with the police. So the judge accepted and said we should bring the shorty. After bringing the shorty, they signed document and I pay for the bond. But something also happened. While we were in court, there were lots of cars, heavy duty cars outside the court, outside the court gate. And we saw a lot of people in wheelchairs, and we saw some people, different types of people. So our lawyer said to the judge, say, sir, we fear for our lives because of what is going on outside. So the judge said to those Fufeyi family, if harm come upon these people, tell your pastor to dare me. I will shut his church down. And the moment she said
Wow.
that, she went in. Then we start seeing that they started withdrawing. You understand? They started withdrawing and they left. That was how we were able to just escape from Warri, and we went to Benin. The moment we arrived at Benin, they took us to the hotel. And the moment I paid for the hotel, because we couldn't make it to Abuja that day. So as we arrived at the hotel, I ordered food for Ruth. And the moment they brought the food, she started shivering. She was on the floor. I was afraid for myself. I said, have I not done something? Have I not, am I not in trouble? So I called Madam Maureen and I called Madam Chioma. Said something is happening here in the hotel room. So I took some shots. I sent it to them so that they can see what I'm witnessing. So she was saying, my stomach, I want to vomit. My body. So I said, what should I do? They said I should take her to the hospital. So I took her to the hospital, very close to the hotel. And they gave her, different medication. She was on drip, and they gave her injection. Then the doctor came closer to her and said, madam, you are going through stress. This stress can kill you. That is what I can observe. As he was saying that, Ruth was crying. She was crying, and I also joined her crying. Say, calm down, everything will be all right. You understand? So then they gave her another injection that made her to pass out. So we were in the hospital throughout the night. I have to stay with her. Then in the morning, she woke up around 6. So I asked the doctor to discharge us. He said no, that he still want to observe her. I said, we have plane to catch. He should observe. So he said I should sign that if anything happened to her, that I will be, responsible. I said, okay, no problem, I signed. Because the lady said she's better, she's okay. So we returned to hotel. The food, we asked them to warm it, and she ate, and we prepare ourselves, and we left. So when we left, the lady lawyer took us to First Lady of Edo State, the First Lady office of Edo State. We didn't see her. We met the PA and we table our case. We said this lady is from Edo and her case is in court and she's coming back in April 11. So we want support for her from, thank you, Harriet, I'm fine. Yeah, that we want support for her from the First Lady office. So they said they can't do anything. We should, they direct us to another place. So anyway, we just left. We went to the airport straight. So I took her to Abuja. So Madam Maureen said I should wait in Abuja, that hotel has been booked for me. I said no. I have spent like 4 days. My family is waiting for me. I am also tired. I need to go home. So I get her to Abuja. Then when she's comfortable in Abuja, so me, I proceeded to Lagos. So
All
I'm
right.
now.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Bisola. Uh, the story you told now, it's you've told it to me privately, and you've said it somewhere else, and it's always the same thing, right on point, and I appreciate you saying it even right now. What I want us to be able to do is to just summarize everything. Like somebody said Humphrey Mackenzie Awanga. He says, all we want to know is what Jeremiah has done to the child. Have you been told where the child is? Because we just want to reposition everybody. Look, a lot of things have happened. So much emotions are at play here. People have called people names. Maureen, you fought, Bisola, you fought with Maureen. Accusations have been put on Chioma. You know me, I'm not interested in all of that because I saw it, I knew it was going to come. What's important now is refocusing everybody. Prof X is there too. You guys have done an awesome job. Me, I'm not even done half of what you guys have done. I am here to just help us. Like, let me be the control experiment, the one that will come back and say, this is where you people were before before you lose your color. This I was the original. I'm showing you people. I'm like your mirror. Let's come back and refocus. The focus is what this brother has just said now. Do we know? Because Jeremiah came and said, in fact, let's talk about that now. And Jonas, I was saying something before she came on the program. So let's talk about
Before Dr. Chidi, before we go any further, I want to ask Sister Bisola, how
yes.
is she doing today? Have you heard from her today? Ruth, I mean.
Okay.
You want to, what's the
No,
question?
I'm asking, have you heard from Ruth today? How is she doing today?
Yes, she's fine. Yeah,
Okay,
she's
okay,
fine.
okay.
She's fine. She's fine.
So where is she? She's in Abuja now.
She's in Abuja now. She's in
Mm.
Abuja.
Who is she
Yes.
with though? Is she by
She's
herself or yeah?
no, she's not by herself.
Mm.
She's with Madam Chioma.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
Okay,
okay.
good.
Great.
Thank
And
you.
it was Sister Maureen that introduced Madam Chioma to me.
Okay.
So, and later I got to meet her. I mean, on phone. I've not met her
You've not met her
personally.
in person.
No, 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 no.
Okay, okay, okay. I was just thinking, I wanted to know how she's doing today, and if you're continuing like the communication with her like every day, you're trying to talk to her every day and see how she is and where her head is at.
Yeah. In fact, that those are the things I want to talk about it, sketchily, but it's important that you raise it now. And we're going to go back to the real question of what information we have about her son. There was this thing about, oh, this Chioma cannot be trusted. Who is Chioma? I spoke to Chioma, and I can tell, I like to stake. I stake a lot. Sometimes when I'm staking my reputation and people say, Chidi, how Chidi, don't say that. Do you know what it means? Look, at this point in time, I'm going to stake my reputation to tell you that that Chioma deserves a lot of appreciation. I'm telling you, when I spoke to her in the night, I've been in her situation and it is very, very painful. At a point, she was like, "What? I'm not doing again." In fact, Ruth, I think you should just go. I'm tired of the wahala. Ruth was saying, I don't like to say these private things, but you could, she's under so much, the stress is too much. Even the stress of thinking that that night she was still thinking that she was going to be sent away. It's like, "Uncle, please,
Yes.
can you tell her that please, that she should cool down, please. If I live here, where will I go?" So making it look like Choma is holding her and gagging her. No, it's not that. It's not that. She's like, what is this? And let me live my life. Go, please. So it's not good sometimes when people stake their life, their reputation, everything they are doing to help somebody, and things flip around, even if it is based on suspicion. There are certain things we should say at the very, very end. So let's even ask, who is Chioma? Let's just touch it a little bit, and then we'll go to the question of what do we know about the child right now, if there's any new story. The Valicious Ebony Black, when you say I don't trust that Chioma of a lady at all, you're saying it based on what you've heard. We that we are on social media and we talk. Don't just, if you hear something from me, I'm not asking you to take it 100%. Do a little bit of research, but don't just go and blow it and say you are very sure. You're not. So who is Chioma? Can you hear me, Bisola?
Yes. You want me to answer?
Yeah. Please, you're closer to Chioma. I'm not too close to her. I just heard her yesterday. Who is Chioma?
Okay. After leaving Abuja to Benin, Madam Maureen called me and said, "Oh, I learned you are in Abuja." I left my home just to go and be with this lady. So then other things that led to other things. So while I was in the plane to Benin, because of the tiredness and all that, it wasn't Madam Maureen that told me that Ruth is in Benin. It's somebody we called. Somebody sent me a text message of the police Ruth. It wasn't Madam Maureen. So then I gave the number to the police, and the police asked the person. They Benin with them. You understand? So then I told them that I need to go to Benin. I went to the airport. There are a lot of drama. So I eventually got into the plane. In that plane, I looked tired. So I made a video. I said, I am tired. I am tired. I'm in the plane going to Benin. After doing that video, I slept off, only to wake up uh, because of the announcement that we have landed in Benin. Then that was when Maureen sent me a message that Chioma said, that's the first time I will hear about Chioma, that Chioma said that Ruth is in that aircraft to Benin. I said it cannot be. That the police said they are already in Benin. He said, okay, that's what Chioma said. Who is Chioma? I didn't even have time to ask. Then I asked the hostess. Hostess confirmed there was a cripple
Just hold on. Hold on, Bisola. Let me help the people who are listening. Now
okay.
let us be critical in our thinking. Let's just become neutral and think. Bisola went to Abuja looking for this girl. Everybody's looking for her. She hears that the girl is already in Benin. Somebody told a lie that she was already in Benin. So she scampers, looks for the last flight to follow her up to Benin. And this Maureen now, everybody's looking for information. Let's just
Yeah.
be clear. At that point, everybody is working very well Don't
That's
don't
right.
base what you're doing now on what you hear right now. Let's think about that period. Maureen does a video. Maureen is almost crying. Maureen is saying what lashing the police, lashing Jeremiah. Bisola does a video, lashing the police, lashing Jeremiah. I didn't even know what was happening that time. Now Maureen gives Bisola information. There's a lady Chioma that says that the girl is in that plane. Oh, why would this Chioma be giving that kind of information if she is part of the deal? Let us think now. So she gives Maureen this, the information gets to Bisola, and Bisola is like, really, in this plane? Okay, take it from there.
So then that led to that video that went viral. Then I went to the hotel. The following morning, I contacted Barrister Ubani, who has been, my friend a long time. Please, I need a lawyer in Benin. He contacted Barrister Ede, who contacted Barrister Iyamu. Yes, and both of us, we were together. I told him, I said, I haven't had anything through my mouth since Sunday night. So take me to a restaurant so that I can have my breakfast. While we were doing that, Maureen called and said, Chioma said I should not do anything again, because what the lawyer was trying to do was to go and do affidavit and all those their lawyer thing to write IG concerning this girl. He said, don't do anything, just stand down. Chioma has contacted the AIG in Benin, and the AIGs, they have agreed that they will only release the girl to Bisola Johnson. So you go to the police station, meet the AIG, tell them you are Bisola Johnson. They will release the girl because they have done something and transfer the case back to Abuja. You understand? So, and Chioma has bought tickets, air tickets for myself and Ruth, business class. So we went after this breakfast. We went into the police station. We cannot just go and say we want to see AIG. You understand? So we went to PPRO office, who we explained situation to. He was not happy. He called the officers in question.
Before
So
you
they
go,
said
before you go
they
on,
document.
before you go on,
Yes.
because everything is happening as we're going, and some people are asking some questions. It's just so unfortunate. The more I tried to run away from this, the more I kept dragged into it. But let me ask you, somebody says, has anybody seen Chioma's face? Either. Let me ask you something. Jade Osa is here right now. Jade Osa is a blogger that I've known for years now. I've seen Jade Osa, but Jade Osa's, and like so many other bloggers, there are some people that you've been watching their video for years now. They start by, they put a picture. Hello, everybody. Thank you. The Lord will bless you. And they put one fake. You people go there. I see you. 37,000. They say, Buhari has been chased out of Abuja today. Then you see video of Buhari.
I don't do that, oh. I don't do that.
No, Jade. Not you, Jade.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, Jade, I'm trying to say something. Sorry. I'm missing a lot of things. Jade, we've talked about this now. These are the people that make us look bad.
Right.
Yes, they make us. The point I'm trying to make is that this Chioma is somebody who came to help. She cannot show her face. It is not part of what she came to do. Somebody is spending her money for something, and you are insisting that this is the kind of conspiracy theory that is killing people in the Biafra struggle. You just create a conspiracy. Like if somebody said now, Where is Jade? If I don't see Jade Osa's face right now, then Chidi, you are lying. This is not Jade. No, don't do that.
It's
I,
like some
I
people are
appreciate.
asking.
I
Sorry.
appreciate. Look, listen, Busola. Bringing Jade Osa to come here for me is a plus. I appreciate her being here because it gives what I'm saying credibility. I'm talking about with other people, and I'm not gonna let you here. If Jade says, Chidi, I'll be on your program, please. I'm not in the mood to come out. I say I accept. Then somebody comes and says, you must bring Jade Osa. You rather leave my show than for me to try to do something that this my guest who has respected me and be no. So please let us stop it. Somebody is spending our money. When she was giving money for them to fly and be this, nobody said it. You were not the one that sent the money. Now you should have said, who is this Chioma? Tell her to keep her money. Bisola, I'm sending you money. I don't because all of you, have I seen your face? People that contributed money, do you see your face? The people that you see their face are troublemakers like us. Me, I don't have credibility again. I don't care. Me, my life, no, I don't send. You can see my face everywhere. But it's not everybody. You don't know the job they are doing. You don't know who they are. Imagine if somebody is
Dr. Chidi, I think you're frozen.
oh, I'm frozen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
am I still frozen?
No, good now.
Good. So somebody says, Dr. Chidi, keep running from the question. Why is Chioma hiding her face? No, she is not. She's not a blogger.
She's not a
Period.
media person.
And she said, I don't want. Period. If you want to investigate her, go and investigate her. You know, her name is there. She's not hiding. You can go and do that on your own. She's from Abia State. I spoke to her yesterday. Why are you criminalizing the lady? You people will make it difficult for somebody to help somebody tomorrow. That's what is actually annoying me. I can't. I give the little money I have, but I can't spend some amount of money. And every time we have a need, I post, go fund me, please help. What if I go and publish all the people that gave me money and I publish where they are working? Some people give money without their husbands knowing. Some husbands give money without their wife knowing. Some people give money without their family knowing. Some people, if they see their face, they will lose their job. So it's not everybody must see their face, and stop saying that, please, guys. Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, it's like some people asking me, what is my stake in all this? I said, what do you mean? You know, even being real judge, I heard directly from him today. Say some people say Bisola doing this because of money. I said, I bought tickets. I bought tickets. You know,
Okay. Time out, Bisola,
Okay.
time out. Somebody said, talk about the child. It's enough.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about this lady anymore.
Okay.
I'm even just forget about that thing. Somebody said, have you seen, what do you know about testimony? Jeremiah said in 4 days, we're going to see
It will come out.
the child. Please, what do you know?
Yes, just the same thing, you know, that we are still, the child is still missing. Jeremiah came out a few days ago, and I believe the heat has reached him. You understand? For him to be able to address it. So he said in 4 days' time. I believe today elapsed, or is it tomorrow? So we are still waiting.
I think it's tomorrow. By tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. We are still waiting where the child will come out from, or where they will drop the child. It will be happy to have the child back. You understand? We'll be very happy. And you know, while we were talking, doctor, you opened my mind to something that Jeremiah eventually accepted that a child is missing. So, meaning that there is no case of defamation against Ruth. Because what they say is that they are defaming the pastor. But the pastor accepted that the child missed in his church. And he promised that the child will somehow surface. So
anyway, so last, We have not seen the child.
You haven't seen.
Jeremiah just had just made his prophecy. We are waiting for tomorrow. So my message to anybody, if you're here, and let us thank Jeremiah that for what he has done so far. He has located the child and he's given a spiritually, he has given a prophecy. Tomorrow, the child, what I want to know is, how are we going to know? Where should we gather? Is it in his church? Is it virtually?
Can
What
I say
time?
something before
I'm not going
we?
to sleep.
No, hold on. Let Jade now say.
Because
Jade, go ahead.
yeah, there is an update. I'm sorry to be a party pooper, but there is an update, and the update is basically that he was in church yesterday, and he said he never promised to bring the child back. That yeah, you've not seen that video? It's on my channel. That he never promised to bring that child back. That
Jade,
what
the
he said.
video is on your channel, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to your channel now. Let me go to your channel if you have it there. Jade also. Okay.
He said what he promised was that there was going to be confusion among his enemies. That's what he said.
Okay. You see one thing I don't like about Nigerian prophets, so-called prophets. When you just come and say, you just come and throw something out there, and then you make it, it's like in Igbo call it tombon tombon. Sorry, my English, no, I don't know. Help me. What does it mean of tombon tombon? It's like when somebody is picking and choosing. Make una no laugh me. What is tombon tombon in English? Somebody help me now. When you're doing tombon tombon, you're choosing. So you just put it there, and you're hoping that it might happen. You understand? Jade, I think you should post the link to me. Can you drop the link on WhatsApp to me, so I'll show people from your channel?
Okay, let me send you a link in a second.
Yes. See, and I'm going to also go to Prof X, and we will see where this man was so confident. He was talking about it. He was just blasting that he was going to be in 4 days. Why would he now say, it says, what was the X, Ruth Mathew'S in love? No, listen to this Nigerian.
Just
Yeah.
sent it to you.
Huh? You just sent it to me.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm going to go there now, and let us play what we're hearing now. It be like say the story don't change. I said it. I said that very close to that time, another thing will now happen. I'm going to play it, and you tell me where I should stop or what I should do.
Start from the beginning. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, guys, we are on Jade Osa's channel. If you've not subscribed, make sure you go and subscribe. So this video is on her channel.
You're going to put them to shame. What will you do? What will you that watching me? What will you do? What will you do to God? But I'm telling you,
A feast of thanksgiving.
hey, listen, take this my words. Even 1 second for this motor run up. This baby that missing, you hear good news.
Amen.
Hey, okay. Jade, let me come back to you.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Okay, he has backpedaled.
Yeah.
So, no, hold on. Let's go back to the video. Thank God for technology.
Remember last week? Last week was Friday. I told you people something on the Zoom, the hour of Zoom. I told you people something. That very day, I said, when the attack came, nobody, everywhere was silent. Everywhere was silent. And I cried to my Lord, right, on Zoom, and I told you people something. I said, before the ending of this month, the good news is coming. The good news is coming. Now, what I told you people, what is the good news? The good news that I told you people, the good news is all about after the prophecy. And I said, there is confusion in the camp of our enemies. There is confusion now in the camp of our enemies. Before daybreak, I don't know what happened. Stories, confusion. The good news started. That's how the good news started.
How can that be good news, for God's sake? Why are you running away from the? How can you say that is good news? Jade.
He's not done. Keep going.
How can you see? He didn't talk about the prophet. He says, is that the good news? Good news is that
He's not done, Dr.
Oh.
Chidi. Let it play.
Okay,
He's going
sorry.
to mention the baby soon.
Confusion. Immediately after the prophecy on Friday, good news just came. There's no peace in the camp of our enemies. Everywhere is shaking. No peace. No peace.
No peace.
So that's how, right now, the good news that I've told you started the following day. What a good news. We are praying, let there be confusion, let there be quarrel, let there be problem in the camp of our enemies. And God will answer us. Is it not a good news?
Yes, Papa.
Is it not a good news?
Yes, Papa.
Commotion. There is big problem in the camp of our enemies. That was what I was telling you before. Even never reach even one day, never reach 24 hours after the prophecy. And I told you people, some people say, Jeremiah, some people did not hear me well. Jeremiah said before the ending of the month, the baby will come out or blah, blah. I said, forget about those things. I said, good news will come. There is confusion in the camp of my enemies. And immediately the following day, the good news came. And everybody heard the story. Abi?
Yes, Papa.
The confusion. And I hear them boasting. I am boasting. I am boasting.
Now. Yeah.
God acts. God acts.
Jade, you want me to keep playing?
No, you can pause it now. That was the
No,
point.
let me go back. So let's go back. Where everybody just heard him say about the child. Just forget about it. No, we will not forget about it. We will go back and play it. Let's go back. I think there's video.
Papa.
Let's hear what Papa said.
Papa.
With the put them to shame. What will you do? What will you that watching me? What will you do? What will you do to God?
Yes, Papa.
But I'm telling you,
Please, Papa.
A feast of
Papa.
thanksgiving.
hey, listen, take this my words.
Yes.
Even 1 second to this put to run up. This baby that missing, you hear a good news.
Amen.
Even
So, oh, sorry. Let me keep playing.
remember last week,
Okay.
They can lie. They
So,
lie a lot.
the truth is that he just did that distraction and it worked for him. Okay, but they never lose. And now the onus is on everybody. That's what I'm pleading to everybody who is connected to this case. Everybody who is involved, both the active players, the bloggers, the helpers, everybody has a duty. Even you, the person listening right now. It's either you want him to celebrate his prophecy, or the way you can help is just forget about all these conspiracy theories. Just people say things when they are angry. there's people will fight, they will quarrel, but you have to pipe down and come back and refocus. Is the little, can you imagine? There's a little child. If this was Canada, Jane, I don't know if you're getting updates about. I work with the police community consultative committee. I get, if somebody's missing,
Oh
there's an
yeah,
alert,
at night, sometimes like 3 a.m. in the
3
morning,
a.m.
you hear an amber alert.
and
Oh
number,
my
everything
God.
stops.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
If you're watching TV, your TV will stop.
Yeah,
They're
will be
telling you
interrupted. Yeah. Yeah.
about one person that's missing, and they
Mhm.
would not give up until they
Right.
find that person.
Right. Can I
A
tell you
child,
can I tell you what I think about this Jeremiah? I
yeah,
think the pressure got too much for him. After a while, when what's his name picked it up again and started talking about it, Prophets, the
prophet.
pressure got too much for him, and he was scrambling, thinking of how he's going to try and quell this whole thing down. And so he decided to come up with a prophecy. Jeremiah is not a fool. He knows that if ever a child comes up after he says a child will come out, people will ask him questions now. Even the police that used to protect him will no longer protect him. Like, he knows this. He just wanted to do this to kind of take the attention, because the people, those his faithful followers, they are looking on him for an explanation, because this doesn't make any sense. So he just figured, okay, let me just say this, because he knows too that his followers, they are very lazy. They are not going to follow through. They just want to hear him say something, and that is enough for them. So he just said it, whether it comes to part or not, they just want to hear him say something. And once that happened, that was it. So this one, now that he's saying no, because he did not even realize that we were going to run with it too. He thought maybe we'll just be like, okay, he said this. But the way we ran with that, and he's not stupid, he knows that if he says this today and before the end of the month, a baby comes out, yeah, and it turns out that the baby really is baby testimony. Oh my gosh, he's not going to be able to know now. That would be too much. How do you explain that?
But
Really?
Jade, now that he has said it cannot be taken back. Oh, Shebi is a season of said, she said, he said.
Yep.
There's video evidence.
Yep.
He knows.
Yep.
He's talking about the child.
Right.
So he will still come up. What I just want now is, what can we do to help? You see, I was listening to Prophet X the other day. But I like the way he analyzes some things. He sees some aspects that you may not really see. There are so many questions to be asked. Whether the child was sent to, I was asking him from what he knows, whether the child was sent, whether they're sent, whether the elder one go with the younger one, and everything was happening. You see, here, I wish I had like, if you have like a master plan of that church, you will see the distance from where Ruth was to where they went. You see that all of this is happening within one small place and inside their compound. It's not outside their compound. Abi Bisola?
Yes, inside the same compound.
It's happening inside the compound. So
yes.
finally,
They have the food courts. They have the
Uh-huh.
food courts, and they have, different places. You understand? Inside the same. Oh, I took the church when we were coming. I just sweep it, just like that.
yeah.
So maybe I will send the picture to you.
And for a church like that, Bisola, you worked with TB Joshua. You were head of media. You know that these people, there's cameras everywhere. You people, you just, let me open your something a little bit. You people have cameras everywhere. You used to see people coming in. You used to observe them. You use walkie-talkie. People were very sophisticated. You had walkie-talkies connected. You say, watch that woman. Make sure, bring that. You knew. So Jeremiah, they knew. They had you. Okay, talk. Let me not talk. Tell me how it operates.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, opportunity to just,
yeah. Tell us how these churches are set up.
Early in the morning, the sick people come, different people, different sick, different complaints. So there are different departments. Prophecy departments, which are we call them the those people who usually give information, the informant department. And
Just be listening, guys.
emergency.
Wait, Bisola. This is very, very important. For people who don't know Bisola Johnson, because people you just saw her in that video. I've known her a long time. So for people who don't know, this was the head of media. You have a book, please raise that book up. People should go and buy that book. This was the head of media of what's his name? TB Joshua's church. Everything about media, all the tricks that was happening in TB Joshua, she was the head. So this is somebody who has repented, come out of it. She knows they are in and out. All of this is they bring people to give tests. So listen to her to give us an insight as to how this to let you know that they know if they want, they see the pictures. Either they saw what happened to this boy and they are not saying it, or they are actually involved in what happened to the child. But either way, they know. Go ahead, Bisola.
Yes, let me quickly say this. There was one day in the synagogue auditorium, after the service, we saw a baby crying. A little baby crying on the bench. So the security carried the baby and brought the baby to TB Joshua's office. So they said they want to take the baby to the police station in the Courtroom. So he said no, they should not worry, that they should go and call one elderly woman in the same environment, that the woman should continue taking care of the baby. Do you know that it was 11 years later that I myself and Mrs. Adebayo were called. They said there is a lady outside the gate making trouble. He said we should go and invite the lady to the presidential lodge. So we brought the woman in, and after asking the woman what's going on, the woman said she's the mother of that baby. So we started harassing her. Why should you drop your baby? Where is the father? He said it's daddy that said I should drop her. Who is daddy? Your husband? He said, Papa. So because we were afraid, so we quickly left her. We went to TB Joshua's office. He said, if you know that he has done something bad, it will cause some, trusted people inside. But if you know that, his hands are clean, he can say it openly. So you call us, say, what's she saying? So we say, it's like that woman's is having mental problem. He said, what is she saying? He said, you ask her to drop the baby. So he wrote some money and said we should go and give her. That was the last time we saw the woman. So what I was saying before was that early in the morning, the disciples go out, different departments, you understand. So that's where we had interaction with people, visitors who have problems. Some people talk too much. Before you spend 2 minutes with them, they will have told you their life history. We enjoy people like that because we have to take that to quickly tell. If you tell TB Joshua 100 things, he will remember 95. So
and Bisola, yeah? This is where we get that information where they come and say, did I know you before? Did I know you before?
That is where
I know where you're from.
So if you meet him and tell him, oh, there's somebody, you and him plan. You understand? You have to plant the person maybe at the middle gate or somewhere in the congregation. So yes, when TB Joshua is going, because you are working together as a team, so you will go and stand very close to your very close to your
to the person, your candidate.
So the church people don't know. They will think as disciple you are just moving. So you'll be looking at his face and So
signaling him. Say, Papa,
yeah.
Papa, here,
So
here, Papa, here.
there is a woman here. This is the dream you had, and this is the dream you had. I am looking at you. You better come out now for deliverance. So you too, you can look at the woman and say,
Go. This is your goal.
say the Spirit of God has brought you out. So
Spirit of God, the more.
sometimes he normally module things up. He can, maybe we join another one to another one. In the studio, I was also the
Editor.
video editor. So we can, we
Okay, somebody's asking you a question. Somebody's asking a question. Is TB Joshua's place same setting and set up as Jeremiah? Come on now.
No.
The template is the same.
TB Joshua is their grandfather.
Yes.
They take after him.
Of course.
He gave them all the confidence and all the, the confidence to what they are doing today.
Like that Okafor. What's that Okafor, man?
Yes, Okafor. All of
yes,
them,
it's the same thing.
They visiting. Yes.
It's the same thing. Apostle Johnson Suleiman. The same template.
The same template.
The same all over Africa.
When I see them, I know, it's the same template.
Remember,
when I left synagogue and I go to some churches, there was one man who came from Dublin. So I attended his service. So I got there early and I saw a woman discussing with one man a problem and all that. So me, I just, sat reading my Bible. So when the service started, this man that came from Dublin started talking about all the things the woman has told that man. So I just laughed. The pastor is saying that, see, I can see your name on the floor. Look at your name. The woman rushed out. I laugh, After the service, I saw that man was in the crew of the pastor. I just laughed.
You see? You see, look, it's one thing I want people to understand. See, I don't even know where to start. The reason why I'm telling Bisola to say this is a lot of you don't know who Bisola is. So when
Dr. Chidi,
yeah, go ahead.
Dr. Chidi, let me quickly say this. I coordinate youth, young people. You understand? So from there, that's where TB Joshua usually do screening, where he asks them, are you a virgin? Are you a virgin? Tell your parents, bring your bag. You understand? And that is what he does with all those girls. So I coordinate them. One day, one of the girls told me, I coordinate them with another man called Baba Mala, my assistant. So he told us that our father used machete to kill our grandmother because a pastor told the father that the grandmother was a witch. So when we heard that, I supposed to go to TB Joshua alone because I was the inner caucus. But while I was going, the man was following me. So I couldn't say he should go. So when we entered TB Joshua's office, we signed money and some things, I expected the man to go, he's still standing. So I started the narration. When I started the narration, when TB Joshua saw the man with me, TB Joshua did like this, as if he was sleeping. So me and the man look at ourselves. I said he's sleeping, so we left. So I didn't return. The guy has already gotten all the things we said. On Sunday, because I didn't go back to him to plan, he did it on his own. He said there is a man here. You because a pastor told you so. So we quickly ran to the girl and said, where's your father? He said, our father has gone. And do you know that the father was among the people that TB Joshua lay hands on the prayer line? So he couldn't see the man at that time. he postponed it to prophecy time. Unfortunately, the man had gone. After the service, I suffer it. He just look at me and say, you stupid girl. You gave me
God,
fake
God. See,
information.
we need to ask people. We need to ask people. See, I don't get it. You see, these things are so obvious, and yet people still stay in these churches. People still go there. I don't get it. You see, that's why, Bisola, you were bold enough to confront these people, because in their eyes, you see, look at this Jeremiah. Look at him. Look at him. You lie. You just petty criminals. That's what they are. One day, but by now the police should be asking him questions. The fact that this guy is still walking about.
Yes.
After saying that the child will come out after how many days? Yes, somebody was saying that there's a video where he even talked more. Yeah, he talked more. Look, Jade, let me play this video, because some people may think it's just that small part where he talked about the child. I'm going to play this a little bit more. I'm going to come back to you guys. Let me play this. This one is the one I saw. Yeah, I think this is from Prof X channel. See. Sorry. I think he played it again towards the end.
Not to my pastors, to my prophet. To my prophet. To my prophet. No, my prophet, not my pastor, not my evangelist, not my prophetess. My prophet. Even 1 second. Even 1 second. I said, this man is a strong man, a hero. Senior prophet TB Joshua. The enemies. You will hear the story. If I be a prophet, I told you, oh my God, if this thing will happen, if this is manifested, what will the world say? And what the world will do? But you, that the person who are following me, are you ready to dance and celebrate with me? Zoom people, if the baby come out or from anywhere, are you ready to celebrate with me?
You notice, sorry, let me quickly say something. You notice that he kind of stammered, because you already know what he was trying to say. That
it was too late.
Yeah, it was like, too late. Say something like this.
It was
People
too
accuse
late.
Me. Yeah.
Wait, let's hear him again.
With me? Zoom people, if the baby come out or from anywhere, are you ready to celebrate with me? That accusation. The enemies, I have said confusion among them. Confusion is taking place right now. Confusion. Confusion. The Lord said he has started the confusion. God of Jeremiah said he has started the confusion.
Greetings, people.
Okay. That's Prof X channel. Anyway, bottom line is, it's important that everybody gets ready for this fight. After tomorrow, we don't think that we pray. Let's not be pessimistic. We pray that the God of Jeremiah will bring this baby out. We will all be very, very happy. However, if this baby doesn't come out tomorrow, Jeremiah, get ready. It should get ready. And you guys, everybody on all channels, everybody needs to get ready, because this is going to be a fight that the people are always more than these people, these charlatans, like Prof will call them charlatans. Bisola, we need you so much. We need you when this case comes up. You need to go and research and tell us all the secrets that the people use, so that we'll be able to know how to bab them well. All right. Bottom line is, guys, there is no confusion anywhere. Passion was too much. You can't blame anybody. The passion that follows this story is so much. So you don't blame anybody if they're acting a certain way, if there was some misunderstanding. In fact, if you hear, there was even more confusion over when when the police were telling the Chioma's surname is Johnson. Just for for some people's information, her name is Chioma Johnson. So at the
Now,
time, the police were calling her and saying, "Your sister said." She said, "I
yes.
didn't. My sister is not there. Oh. I don't know anybody." And then they will ask the other Bisola, "Hey, your sister says I don't have a sister." They didn't realize that two of them were Johnson Johnson. So by the it was just so much, but it's just not any confusion at all. This baby, I'm hoping that this baby is still alive. I pray this baby is still alive. But whatever is the case, this guy has to be brought to book. It will happen. That will be our prayer. That will be what will, because that will set that will teach a lot of people lessons. You have to understand, as long as that thing happened inside that church, Jeremiah is responsible. That's leadership comes with responsibility. And that's where I want to stop talking about this for
The light
now.
has
Guys,
gone off.
okay, your light has gone off.
Yes,
It's
but it's
okay, my
okay.
dear. Don't worry, don't worry. Guys, please let's I want to hear your final thoughts on baby testimonies issue, and so that I can move on. I wish you guys would stay and discuss other things with me, because Nigeria trouble no dey finish for Nigeria. The train that we are talking about. You guys have to stay abeg. Let's give our final thoughts on this baby testimonies issue, and you need to help me talk about the other issues. Go ahead, Jade.
I'm just hoping, just like everybody else with a conscience and goodwill, that God, for some reason, this baby is still fine and is still alive. And I'm praying, I'm hoping, and I'm staying positive that hopefully something positive will come out of this. And Prophet Jeremiah, if you're watching this, if you ever come across this video, now you tell us, say the baby go come out. Oh, you tell us, say end of the month or even before end of the month. So we are still counting on you. I believe in you. I trust you. I know that you can make it happen. You know?
Papa, Papa,
So yeah,
Papa.
I'm counting on you to do the right thing and seek the face of God very, very well, so that God can really, really hasten this miracle so that it can be permanent. I'm really, really hopeful. That's all I can do right now, just to stay hopeful that baby miracle will come out. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Baby
Amen.
testimony. All right. So, Bisola, what do you have to say in conclusion about this matter for
The
now?
mother of testimony still believe that the baby is not dead. She is somewhere. You understand? She's optimistic that one day she'll be reunited with the baby. Okay? So,
Yeah.
and because she believed that, we too will believe that with her. And we're praying that God, in His infinite mercy, will make our joy to be full.
Amen.
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 Thank you so much, guys. And then, like every other person has said here, we are really hoping that this girl, this boy testimony, I keep wondering how the mother is feeling. You had a, 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 a physically challenged woman like that. I don't know how she manages with pregnancy. I see how people who are not physically challenged handle pregnancy.
Four,
She handled pregnancy for four children,
four
and
boys.
4 boys plus the girl, the 18-year-old girl, Abby. That
No,
one
they
is
are
from
four.
her. 4. Okay, there are 4. Okay, but after going through 9 months of this pregnancy, she has this child. She wastes all the time to see the man of God. And suddenly, you went to a place, a community with your child, and then suddenly they tell you your child is no longer, she will still be
Praise
feeling, and this child, she's still nursing this child. Do you know? she'll be feeling that emptiness. She'll be feeling that emptiness. So I really want people to feel for this girl. Now, somebody, Bridget Ezenwale, you say, Sister Boshola, please make peace with Sister Maureen. You people have done fantastic. Chioma is the devil. I renounce you for saying that. You can never say that. I never say that at all. It's when you talk like this that people like Jeremiah rejoice. Okay, we are following things one step at a time. If
Dr. Chidi,
yeah,
let me address this. Do you know where the problem is? Let everybody know. My own stand is that the case is in court.
yeah,
Any right-thinking person know that when a case is in court, you don't go into certain details.
hmm,
You understand? So what I stand against is, even as we are online now, Madam Maureen is still bringing another thing on, talking about some dirty linen about this Ruth, and calling her liars. So you know that followers of Jeremiah, they are seeing all this, and they are going to tell their lawyers, which they will use to cross-examine the girl. It's in
that's
social
another thing.
media.
That's another thing I don't think we understand.
That's what
Can
I
we just
stand
let this
against.
thing? Yes, can
If
we just?
if Jeremiah will set confusion, the confusion did not affect me. It's somebody who is doing something against the team.
It's okay. It's
That's
okay.
all.
The confusion will not happen in Jesus'
Amen.
name. Amen.
Amen.
We will win. Wherever the confusion is coming from, back to sender. Holy Ghost fire. Holy Ghost fire. You know, you can pray more than me, but at least me, I know how to say back to sender. Holy Ghost fire. Push, 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 push. Are you spiritual gun to shoot that confusion? Push, 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 push.
But you don't believe in all this, Dr. Chidi.
What do you want me to say now? All right. So please, guys, let's stop giving all this information. And the case is in court now. The more we talk, the more they will be laughing at us and say, "Look at these people." And Jeremiah will now go. People that will know that it's fake will now you now go and say that it's not fake. That what he said is happening. People want to make them look good. I beg. But I've shot that my Holy Ghost gun. I send that gun to Jeremiah now.
Amen.
Push, push, push.
Amen.
I'll push, push, push. I use the pencil, the pen of the Holy Spirit to poke Jeremiah eye. I poke your eye, poke your eye. All right, guys. And that's about that case. We won't talk about it again now. Let's just let it be. Let it be. Now, there was a deadly train attack yesterday. When that train attack happened, a lot of Nigerian media, without even investigating, they sit down in their office, they say there were just a few casualties. Today, we are finding out that a lot of people, it's not that everybody is not important, but doctors, a lot of big people are dying. 8 people were pronounced dead from that train crash. By this evening, as I was about to come live, I said, let me go and even read about the train crash. I'm hearing that another train, the same route, the same place, another one was attacked. And in that one, I think how many people were killed. And this is the kind of country that we have. Who do us this thing? So that's why I keep saying that Nigeria is under siege, not be only spiritually. Every reality, I'm telling you. So, guys, what do you make of this? What do you make of this situation of insecurity where lives don't mean anything? And the one that really annoyed me, I went on my tweet and I said, God, I pray that Nigeria will lose their match. So, you know, we're supposed to have this thing like 2 hours ago, and you're asking me why didn't I come? I said, because they're playing football. Everybody's watching football. I'm not saying that football is not good, but at this point in time, our president went, he wanted to, I don't know whether he watched the match or not, but he was talking about going to sit inside and watch the match on a day that the train just killed how many people, and these terrorists that no, the Eagles were supposed to wear black band. It's good for them. Shebi, I told them to wear black band. They said they will not wear. Oh yeah, now the spirit of those people that died come and make people lose the match. Good for you. But what do you guys have to say about the state of insecurity? Because we're not the only church people. We're also seeing what is happening around our country. So what do you have to say?
I didn't follow you, sir.
You didn't follow me. Did you know about the train crash? Did you know about the train that crashed in Abuja?
Not at all, sir. Not at all.
Oh, hi. You're too spiritual. You're too spiritual. That's your problem. Very, very spiritual. This is your oh God. Oh. Ah, okay. Jade Osa.
I didn't know about it. Oh, if you, if
This is my sister, so that
we
is
dey
my
talk, I dey
problem.
want that say if Dr. Chidi won't tell us, maybe at least you give us the topic or make people go research out.
These people have killed me. Oh, you need tell people to watch and pray. When you're
No,
praying, open one eye.
yeah,
When you watch, you pray. You people are
right.
too deep into spirit. Train. Okay, I'm
I
gonna let
didn't
you
know
guys
about the
go.
train. I didn't know about the train, but I share your sentiments with
Yeah,
regards to the security issue that we have in that country.
yeah.
It's just so terrible, and they are not even doing anything about it. It's like they are. I don't know if maybe they don't know what to do or they just don't care. They are not doing anything, and that's a cause for concern because people are afraid to even travel to Nigeria because
Hmm.
of all this negative experience. Imagine now somebody that is maybe planning or maybe has it in mind that they want to travel to Nigeria, and then they hear a case of this train that you are just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Who want to go and put themselves in that kind of a situation? And these are completely avoidable situations. These are not even things that happen out of a whim.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These are situations that can be avoided, that doesn't even need to happen with if we have the proper government with the right frame of mind. And you know what is so sad? I don't want to. I don't know. Nigerian wahala. If I not chop belefu, I know they feel they talking because I have a lot to say and I will get hungry. And now they are going to make the same mistake again with this upcoming election. Buhari has been a complete failure, and now they are even pushing Tinubu on us again. I don't know. I don't know. It's just going to be the same thing, but with a different name and different last name. Yeah. So,
So this train that was moving from Kaduna to Abuja, this train got bombed by Boko whatever terrorists, and a lot of people were killed. Let me show you a very touching story so you will
and
understand.
you're not even the way they are not. A lot of bloggers in Nigeria now have been warned not to even call them the T word again. Oh.
I know.
You should not call them bandits.
Bandits, yes, bandits. That's why the onus is on us that are outside the country. There are things we can say that people. That's why you see. That's why I respect people like Bisola. For her to be doing what she's doing inside Nigeria. I remember. When you were leaving from one house dodging TB Joshua. When TB Joshua died, I don't want to say it now. People will say, "Chidi, don't disrespect." I was so happy for you. When TB Joshua died, I said at least one out of the way because you were running, he was chasing you from one, you were changing your house. I call it this, they say you're no longer there. Change your phone number, change this, change that.
That's
And I
right.
still look forward to the day you'll be able to travel. I told you, you have to also focus on that. I know you start doing one thing, you go and do another one. You need to focus on it. It's important. So don't abandon that project. You have to. But
I also, re- I also remember the time of Fatoyinbo, you know.
hey, it's crazy. That's why
So
sometimes when you talk about somebody, you need to do a little bit of investigation, know who they are, know what they've done in the past, so that it's not just because of one case you just dismiss them. This girl here, this girl died in this train crash. This girl is
my God.
a doctor. Doctor.
I
This
think
girl
I
was
read
trying.
about her. Was she the one that was about to relocate out of
Yes,
Nigeria?
she was on
I
her
read
way
about
out of
her.
the country.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah, she
Dr.
quit her
Chinelo
job and
Mega.
she was about to leave and she died.
She had finished, was about to relocate. Everything was ready. And look at it, just went and wasted this girl. Right? Just look at this girl. Just like that. Just like that.
Oh my
Because
God.
because of bandits. But why am I following them to call them bandits? It's Fulani headsmen and Boko Haram. The thing is so annoying, and the thing is the value of life in Nigeria is absolutely nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. It doesn't have any value. Guys, I don't want to abuse the opportunity you guys gave me to bring you on my show. I want to appreciate you for coming, and every time I call on you guys, you bring a perspective that adds value to what we're discussing. Uh, Sister Jados, I really want to thank you for coming. I'm gonna continue with some other things I want to talk about, but I'm gonna let you guys go. So
Thank
thank you
you
so
very much.
much, Jade, for coming like always.
Of
And
course.
Bisola, thank you so much. I appreciate
I
you so
appreciate it.
much.
Thank you.
All
All right,
right.
guys, make sure you go to Bisola's site on YouTube and you subscribe. And make sure
Thank you.
you go to Jay. These are people I trust them. I trust them because we go way back. All this flash in the pan. I'm not moved. I'm not moved by people who just appear. These are old timers. They've been tried and tested.
All right.
Thank you.
So please go to their channels and subscribe. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Sister Bisola. Nice finally talking to you.
you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right.
Blessings.
Guys, don't go away. Oh. I'm still gonna deal with some other issues. Don't go away. Don't go away. So you see this train that crashed. Let's talk. We don't talk spiritual matter now. Finish. I said I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we lost this match because whenever there's a match going on, and there's something that happened in that stadium. Oh, you guys don't know. I wish they nearly started a revolution, but I don't know what happened. I wish they had continued. I just wish they had continued with that revolution. Honestly speaking, I'm telling you, there were 4 terrorist attacks. 4 terrorist attacks in 48 hours. Within 48 hours, there were 4 terrorist attacks. And yet, the government didn't want to talk about it. They were just interested in the game. A lot of people, I'm not blaming you for being interested in the game, but by the time we lost in that game, when I saw, hold on, when I saw how people were responding to the loss, laugh won't kill me. I said, I never start. When we're telling you people to be sensitive to what is happening, plan how to chase these people out of office. People think we're mad. See them now. By the time Ghana draw us and qualify, see people's reaction in the match today.
I don't think they know we've told us to house.
So it never starts. It never starts. You people should just carry this thing to the streets. You should carry it to the streets. I'm telling you, they should carry it to the streets, not inside that field. But I'm telling you, the revolution is coming. Terry says that's how they killed my Yoruba sister, the flight officer. So okay, I remember her. So many nonsense. But can you believe that within 48 hours, in one place? So I don't know, Nigeria Army, do you know when they have a hard on? You know what is hard on? When somebody something is standing up, is not sitting down. That's what you call a hard on. You know, me and English, if it's 5 o'clock here. If you never knock 7 o'clock, I know they fit talk English very well. So I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know why Nigerian army, the only time they get a hard on that something is standing up is when you hear Biafra. It's when you hear Southeast. They are there in Sowore, in Aba, somewhere, attacking, killing people, burning houses. See Kaduna State. Not even say these people go far. Do you understand? Some people, they finish operation, they capture some people, they carry them enter bush. They no go far. They no go far. They are using leg. Less than how many hours, they don't come out again. I'm telling you. They don't come out again, and yet the Nigerian army could not do anything. They couldn't do anything at all. You tell me that thing is a country. Not be country. Nigeria is finished since. Nigeria was already finished a long time ago. Already finished. Let me show you something. You will not believe it. Let me break this down because a lot of people say they don't know. 4 terrorist attacks in Kaduna in less than 48 hours. The roads, the air, and the train are under heavy siege by characters whose bestiality have been emboldened by crass incompetence of the Buhari administration. Barely 24 hours after 3 different attacks in Kaduna, gunmen attacked another one. It never reached how many hours? If I go to Sahara Reporters now, I'll see this story. Let's go to Sahara Reporters. And you will see, you will not believe your eyes. Police engagement who attacked Dangote refineries. Aggrieved Nigerian Super Eagles vandalized stadium facilities after loss to Ghana. No, not be that one they look for. It says several soldiers, terrorists killed as gunmen attack Niger State. This is Niger State community. This one is even different. Niger State community. Okay, let's see. Kaduna receives passenger manifest on the attack train. Reveals 8 bodies were recovered. 16 bodies were injured. Make you dey see am. Let me share it with you so that you will understand what happened. 4 attacks within the same place. After you say that it's IPOB that is your problem. You see, this is in Kaduna State. Kaduna receives passenger manifest on attack train. Reveals 8 bodies were recovered, 16 injured. Kaduna State government has received the passengers manifest for the attack on the Abuja Kaduna train. The State Commissioner for Internal Security, blah, blah, blah. You see? Oh my God. Citizens were requested to contact the Kaduna State Emergency Management Agency on phone to make inquiries to provide information. Security have reported that 8 bodies were recovered. 26 persons were injured during the attack. 388 passengers bought tickets, but 366 were validated as having boarded the train through the recognized turnstile. Of course, now that will tell you that they had other means by which they entered the train. That country, hey, oh, that country, okay, okay. Let me show you guys this. I'm going to talk about. I know some of you are here. You want to hear about this is the story about 44 Army Reference Hospital. Terrorists on Monday. Okay, this is the video. This is a list of people who are injured. Let me share this list. Who knows? You might even know somebody there. So let me just share it so that if you know somebody there, I hope you don't know somebody there. I really hope you don't know somebody there, but that's how things happen in Nigeria. You here may even know about this gist more than the people in Nigeria. So you see, these are the names of the victims. At least 16 persons are currently admitted at the 14 Army Reference Hospital, Kaduna. A list containing names of 16 victims was shared on social media by Punch. Names of the victims include Haruna Mohammed, Mohammed Madibo, Ibrahim Wakala, Yakubu Nuhu, Abdullahi Yahaya, Ismail Daiku, Abdul Malik Rashidat, Omar Mohammed. Also on the list are Hadiza Umar, Musa, Aisha Yusuf, Aisha Yusuf, Mohammed Abin, Abubakar Hawa, Aliyu Suleiman, Olao Sebikan, Bilikisu, and Mrs. Leolu Abdul Basit. These are their names. This is how they wrote their names. Head injury, abdominal wound, something to the front, and that's the list that we have. This is from the first attack. This one that had 970 passengers. Out of the 15 passengers brought to St. General Hospital, 2 had been confirmed dead. This was in the early hours of the news. But now a lot had changed. A lot had changed. I don't know whether any other person feels this thing as they feel more. That country is finished. Pata, totally, completely finished. Gone. Nothing. No remedy. Completely, totally finished. And let me give you guys an inside scoop so that when you see things happening, you're not surprised. Remember, for some time now, it was as if you are not hearing about Boko Haram. Meanwhile, those places that Boko Haram captured, those towns that they captured where they were converting people to Islam, they are still in control of those places. So nothing, the whole of Nigeria's territory is not under Nigeria government too, as I speak to you. Some places have Boko Haram flag flying. So I don't think people will know. So those places, those territories is still in Boko Haram's hand. I'm telling you, it is in Boko. No, it's not Aisha Yusufu. I beg. Let me call her out. That kind of news is let me do this. I don't think, of course it's not now, it's not her, but at least that might show her that we actually care about her, you know.
Hello, doctor.
Hello, my sister. I'm on a live show. Sorry, I'm putting you on the spot, but everybody was panicked. We saw a name in a list that was released. We said, no, it's not our own Aisha Yusufu.
Oh, okay, yeah. Somebody sent me that list. The name that's similar to mine. No, it's not mine. Sadly, so it's someone else.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's such a sad occurrence. We're wishing them quick recovery, and those that died, may their souls rest in peace, and may God give their families the fortitude to be able to. It's really sad.
Amen. Sorry, I had to put you on the spot, but we just needed to call to clear that.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, take care. Take care. My love to
Thank
your
you so
family.
much.
Okay. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you. Mine to yours too. God
Okay.
bless you.
Bye bye. Bless you too. Okay. It's a relief that it's not Aisha Yusufu, but at the same time, it is somebody that lost their life. That is a life just wasted. Wasted because you cannot provide security on a train track. It's not like they have so many train tracks all over the place. The same place, terrorists went inside the airport in the same Kaduna and surrounded the airport, stopped the plane from taking off. Nobody did anything at all. Nobody did anything at all. The same place, they went inside. Army people, they said they were terrorizing in a farm, one village that, farming village. Army went to that place to try to rescue. They killed 6 army people. The same people are still operating within the same area. Nigerian army cannot even tackle these people inside one state. No be inside the bush. This is somewhere that is accessible. By now, couldn't they give you a jet? I thought they gave you a Toscana jet. They give you guys where is that plane that you are using in Umuahia? Where is that plane you are using in Abia State? Where is that plane that you are using in Port Harcourt shooting Biafra people? Where is that helicopter? Why is that helicopter not getting up right now to go and survey the area? Shebi, you have helicopter, you have plane. Why are you not using that plane right now? I think you see your life. You see how you people are lying. Shebi, you see how you're lying. It's only God that will judge you people. You cannot, but you're right. You're right, my brother, Austin Frank. He said 250 million population without sense. 250 million people. You can't take to the street at once and end this matter. I'm not hearing people say, sure, don't use that word. That word revolution is somehow. Don't use that. Sowore shouldn't have been using the word revolution. Sowore should be using something like economic. You're hard. Some people say, I don't like Sowore because he's hard. You call me on the phone, Dr. Chidi, why don't you, I know you have access to Sowore, why don't you tell Sowore to minimize the way he tackles people? Now, call Sowore and say, bros, they say you should go and buy sweet. Buy sweet and chewing gum. Then buy powder. I know that thing they used to cut nails. Go and buy it. Then anybody you want to talk to them, first of all, carry water. Like all these people that used to cut your nail. But this one, add extra. Wipe their face. Oh, my brother, you're looking tired. Let me take care of you. Wipe them, cut their nails. Then ask them the kind of word they want you to use for them. And say, if you're going to talk about this train accident, say something like, I don't know where to start to. It's just that, I don't know. There was a train and people just have small accidents. And nobody say they die. Well, it's just small die. There was blood, but nobody saying a big. It's blood, but don't take it serious. You hear? Nothing is happening. Now, just a few terrorist people. In fact, bandits. And they just blow the track. They just blow the track. Then the train, there was a little commotion. As Bovie they talk. There was a little commotion. No be serious commotion. Then just like 15 people die. And they come attack another train. Yeah, just 360 people. Then another 30 just die. Just die. That's the way Sowore should talk. Nobody should talk about revolution. All the things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying. No. Nnamdi Kanu used to be very rough. Nnamdi Kanu used to talk very hard. He was insulting people. Today, what are you hearing? You would rather the government is insulting you. You would rather the government is the one beating you down. If I was telling Femi Adeyeye today, I said, bros, if not for people like you, Juwon, sister, so many other people that are in Nigeria, my cousins, my friends, if not because of them, I will not talk about Nigeria again. I know so many times I decided not to talk about Nigeria. I just stopped, focused on my job. A lot of you know what that's actually, some people go and lie. They cheat is because you're not that. No. There was actually a time we just stopped. Once in a while when I'm driving to work, I'll talk in the car. You know it. And that time we lost a lot of our viewers because I couldn't handle it anymore. For my mental state of mind, I couldn't. I forgot my appointments. I couldn't keep my clients. Anywhere I'm working on site, I am highly charged, always irritated. That time I had my beard, I lost a lot of customers too because I couldn't. I was doing deputation to the mayor of Toronto. There was a meeting we were having with the mayor of Toronto over Zoom. If you hear the way I was sounding, in fact, at the time, it was difficult to know the difference between me and the terrorists. You understand? Because of Niger matter. Somebody says, where's the armor tank they bought from China recently? All of those things, where are they? Where are they? Because their intentions are not honorable. They know what they are doing. Chidi, Nigeria is suffering through major problems. Evil leaders, many evil preachers, and many gullible followers. Ghana played better. Good luck. Thank you so much. Ghana played better. I didn't watch the match, but it's okay. It's okay. Make we not even go. Where we won't go? Where are we going to? Where are you? Where? Where? Who be you? You who? Who you? From where to where? Because it will be major. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. When we can't even put our hands together. All this thing that you see happening is getting ready for 2023. Let me tell you my own conspiracy theory, just in case you don't know. You see this mafia, this northern mafia people, they are not interested in this election. No, they are not interested because they know when you want to say, oh, people who believe in zoning, they say, no, I don't rule plenty, make other people rule. And so they know it will not favor them on that side. And then on the other side of, oh, if somebody win now, they can't do peaceful transition, we'll be in trouble. So I think this Boko Haram thing is starting again because there is need to cause chaos everywhere. There is need to cause chaos everywhere. And get prepared, there will be more of this. Unfortunately, I'm not prophesying to scare anybody, but there will be more of this happening in the days to come. More of this will happen. One says, on a serious note, if the trains are now target for Buhari boys, then the trains should be shut down to save lives. Of course now, but they don't want to. They don't want to shut it down. Why would they shut it down? Did you hear Buhari talk about the accident? Did you hear Buhari talk about the Eagles were supposed to wear black bands today? So there are too many stories. You don't even know where to start. They were supposed to put on black bands. They say no, they are not going to wear. They don't want anything they don't want anything to portray. They are pushing the thing down. People are dying in your country. They don't have value for human life at all. Hey, Jenny B, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you, my sister. They have no regard for human rights, human life at all. All these things we are doing, Sowore coming out for 2023. Me, before, I'm saying it whole, I did not believe in the 2023 election, even up till now. But we're going to be in the race. Peradventure, it reach that time, because that's always my own way of doing things. Make sure that on all fronts, because you're fighting your enemy. If na book your enemy want to use, that's the way I live my life. Me, if I talk now, you go say I dey brag. No, I fight with everything. If na book, I want to read as much as I can, but I know they read again. I don't try. If you want to say to get money, me, I get money. My definition of get money be say, God will help me. I will not come and stay in your house and beg for money. I'm able to provide for myself, my family. I can put petrol in my car. That is, say, I get money. And on that level, I thank God, say, I get money. You come for to look face, say you want make we use the face to do the competition. Look my face now. Look fine boy, no pimples. Don't forget about when it comes to beauty. Look at face, the boy get her. Nobody go on giving her. You know, fight on all fronts. But seriously, they want activism, we'll give it to them. Peradventure, we get to that election day, we have a party. We bring out the party. We are there, yes. They stand. Remember, can you imagine? Sowore had an interview today at TVC. Do you know that before Sowore declared for election, they didn't want to carry any story about Sowore, whether it was going to court or nobody. They were hyping Tinubu. You know, Tinubu started on time. By the way, where is Tinubu? His plan is not working. Abi Jagaban, never see anything. Immediately, Sowore declared. They were so disappointed. Now, they must put his name. When you call political candidates, what do they call them? Excuse me. The excuse me, sorry. When you call the aspirants now, you have to interview him. That's how you play the game. Make sure that everywhere they are talking, you are there. Because your enemy has people scattered everywhere. You get them for up, you get them for down, you get them for social media. You don't know. Oh, you don't know. You don't know that people are paid to come and report. Go now. If I teach you now, you go say, now you teach me. If you go to anybody's channel, if you go to any video, you have the opportunity to report. So these people, especially these fake pastors, have a congregation that is willing to go, and you see the congregation, they eat grass, they drink pee. The pastor used to wash their pants. Anything, they drink kerosene. This kind of congregation. A pastor say, see that guy's channel, worship media, go and attack him. They all move like minions. You go and see 500, 600 people. Report you. YouTube will get brain like, I don't know, because it's a computer, it's programmed. The computer will just say, the computer will begin to pull back. Computer will no longer recommend that video to people. You know? But anyway, that's a story for another day. Someone said, what's the current situation with AAC? So we don't campaign. No, why would you say what's the current situation with AAC is the situation with every other place? AAC is going to have their convention. When we have our convention, you will see clearly where we're going. Right now, we are fighting our battles. It's not everything that we're going to say online. It's not everything. But the confidence you must have is that you're seeing us, we are there. There's a difference between paracetamol and Panadol. Very big, and then tramadol. There's tramadol, there's panadol, and there's paracetamol. All of them, they're different. So forget the people who parade themselves, Leonard Nzewa and his people. Just criminals when it comes to these political things. But they are not even what. Where are they? Where are they? Wike that was sponsoring them. Did you see Wike talking? There was no. I get all these videos and I don't know, I forget them. I forget to play them. Wike that they were asking questions. They were asking questions to Wike. Wike was answering another thing altogether. Totally different thing that Wike was answering. You see, you're going to be asking yourself, come, these people, where are they even coming from? But I won't go into that. Anyways, AAC is there. Take It Back movement is there. Revolution Now is there. We are fighting in different fronts. If we didn't have all these institutions, they would have silenced us. I'm telling you, right after Muhammadu Buhari got into power till now, there are 3 main groups that have given him sleepless nights. Revolution Now with Omoyele Sowore, that the federal government of Nigeria panicked because Omoyele Sowore met with the second second group, which I'm going to pronounce IPOB. It is the people that are giving them pepper, giving them sleepless nights. Yes, people say Omoyele Sowore is a one Nigeria. Chidi, you're Nigerianist. But you have to understand where people are coming from. I say, make I go drink water. And I go, wait, make I not go anywhere. Don't be say, I won't go drink water now. Now all of them I go. Make I go drink water. Make I wait for me. Make I go drink water. I did look the number. If anybody drop, I go fight them. I dey go drink water. Make everybody stay where they do. Don't touch that dial. Okay, I don't come back. Okay, I'm not vexed. When I'm angry, when I'm upset, when I'm very upset, when something is really, really disturbing me, I don't know what it happened. It just dries me. I just feel this dryness. My throat go dry, my mouth go dry. You see my lips all chipped. That's when I'm really, really upset. Every time I start talking about Nigeria, it just winds me up. Just winds me up terribly. Thank you so much for waiting. I see that a lot of you waited, and now you're sneaking out. Finally, the thing I want to touch before we go is because I had so many issues happening. We've talked about the deadly train track, the train attack. We talked about Mathew'S testimony. Talked about Sowore and other aspirants. Okay, I was talking about Sowore, and then I'll come back and talk about the sit at home. So I was saying that the 3 groups that give the government of Nigeria sleepless nights, the final one is the Yoruba Nation. So while IPOB was agitating seriously and fighting for the indigenous people of Biafra, for an independent Biafra state. It's their right. Omoyele Sowore was asking for a total revolution in every nook and cranny of Nigeria. After two of them met in New York, Nigerian government panicked and said, oh, they are trying to plan a coup. Oh, after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Omoyele Sowore met in New York, Sowore came back immediately and said revolution. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is getting equipment from Israel, while Sowore is getting equipment from America. That was the gist everywhere. Stupid people. They are fearing people because they are telling the truth. So that's why it's important that you see we had revolution now. There was no protest like that revolution now except EndSARS. Apart from EndSARS, and even in EndSARS, go and read the gist about EndSARS. You know that it was revolution now that actually galvanized EndSARS. But that's a story for another day. That's why they were chasing Sowore in that EndSARS. The whole idea was to make sure this guy is not seen to coordinate that. Because if he was allowed to coordinate it, honestly speaking, he would have turned to something else. And the government panicked. And they said, oh, Sowore is coming here to hijack the whole thing. And okay, when Sowore was out of the picture, what happened? What happened? Mazi Nnamdi, did you see what they did to IPOB? Oh, it's Nnamdi Kanu that ordered the burning of everything in Lagos. We should understand these people's tricks. We should open our eyes every time they are talking, every time they are doing something. Let's not fall for their tricks. We should know the kind of people that they are. Honestly speaking, we should. Let's not allow them to ever deceive us. So Omoyele Sowore, he needs all your support. Let's give him as much support as we can, and we'll see how it goes. Nobody is sure of where this election 2023 is going, but we will just be there. Finally, I want to talk about the sit at home that happened in Biafra land. Yes, I had a broadcast yesterday, and I reviewed the letter that IPOB wrote against Simon Ekpa, and yeah, I reviewed it, and I was saying how this sit at home on Mondays, I see with IPOB a reason to pedal back on it. Okay, there's reason to pedal back on it and review it, understand what he has achieved, and map out a new strategy. And IPOB reportedly, they're not ambiguous in their statement. They say only time we want to have sit at home is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to court. This is what they stand for. That is IPOB. And I want to make something very clear. You see, IPOB is representing what they see, what they think, their ideology of what should be in Igbo land, in Biafra land. They're not the only ones. There are so many other agitators. What people must learn is to respect their decision. They are putting the template forward, they're putting the suggestion forward, and they are backing it with their activities. That's how they want to go about it. Doesn't mean that everybody will want to stop the sit at home. No. There are people who want to sit at home, but don't come and say it and say you're IPOB again. That was the problem. That's what I was trying to talk about yesterday. I'm telling you. Somebody said, will they wait? No, I don't come back since. So I don't come back since. Oh, he did it 8 minutes ago. Somebody says, before you go tonight, say something about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Do you think Will Smith disgraced the Oscars? Do you know I actually made, you can't believe, I made, not me, actually. It wasn't me. It was Dr. Erica had made a video for we're going to do a show about it. You know what? I'm going to do another video about it so that it doesn't clash. You see, that's the problem. If I talk about it now, it will be lost in the show. I'm going to do another video about it and talk about this Will Smith, and because we have it prepared. We had everything prepared. We have the story. We have video clips. So I'm gonna do that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe after this, I'll take like couple of minutes and talk about it. So let me finish this and I'll do that. So when people come, that's what they want to see, because a lot has happened since that time and I need to cover all of those things that happened. Okay, but this today I wanted to talk about the issues that I touched, which were basically the train attack, Ruth Mathew'S son testimony, and how this fake prophet Jeremiah is just deceiving himself, the sit at home in Biafra land, Sowore, and other aspirants. And I was just finishing on the sit at home. Anybody can sit at home if they want to sit at home. It's a form of passive resistance. But IPOB is not the one leading that sit at home. You see, there's some intelligence here that a lot of people don't want to see. You must keep saying it. IPOB is not the one organizing the sit at home, period. IPOB has not told anybody to go and do sit at home or do not do sit at home. They've just told you that they are not the ones that are sending you. Anything you're doing, you are on your own. And some people came here clearly and said, we are autopilots. I said, fine, just answer autopilot, have yourself a group, register yourself, and keep doing what you're doing. But leave IPOB alone. That was the essence of the letter. Don't keep parading yourself and saying you are Nnamdi Kanu is not with you. That's the thing. His lawyers are not with you, and his family is not with you. So whatever you're doing that. How to just lead and let us see clearly what you're doing. Who knows? May even join you. But the structure that somebody else has set up, and so when they wrote that letter, I needed to talk about that letter. And as it stands right now, listen, I want Rocks. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for coming here. I'm going to talk about it later, and you'll be able to see. Thank you, Rocks. I appreciate you. And Anita Sunday, thank you so much too for coming. All right, guys. So the sit at home, I think it's time we moved on from there and abide with what IPOB DOS is saying. I've always said if you want to advise them, you can advise them. They are reachable. There are so many. If you don't know how to reach them, there's always an IPOB branch closer to you. You can always reach them. Just like if you want to get an insight about Taking Back movement and Moyole Sowore and what's happening around African Action Congress, you can get to me, and I will share with you what is going on. It's easy. Don't come online and begin to just say, oh my goodness, I didn't have my speaker back here. Oh, I hope you guys were hearing me. I hope you were hearing me. Oh wow, it must have been low because I didn't have my I didn't have my microphone pin on. So I really hope it was picking what I was saying. So I'm gonna end the show here. There's not much to start. I'm not here to start fighting or gossiping. No, I did all I wanted to do yesterday, and that's it for me. The one about, look, I had made this. Let me show you the poster that Dr. Erica. See, guys, when I say me and Erica will do everything together. So when we say I, it's either one person or another person. We always do these things together. So when I say I did it, it's either me or Dr. Erica that did it. Okay, we are like that. We don't really just do things together. This is the poster that she had made for this Will versus Will Smith versus Bianca Slab, the analysis. Okay, I'm still gonna do this. if you guys are not going anywhere, I'm gonna finish this one and I'm gonna jump into that. But thank you so much, and on behalf of Dr. Erica, I want to say I love you and I appreciate your support on our channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.